Life Orientation, Lesson 7. Topic: Understanding the Job Market. Turn to Lesson 7 in the Learner's Workbook. This lesson includes an individual and a group activity with formative and peer assessment. Integration: Understanding the job market integrates with business studies, economic management, and social sciences. This lesson covers issues dealing with socio-economic factors and sectors that influence career options and career choices. Prior knowledge: You have prior knowledge and understanding of the socio-economic factors that influence careers and career choices from studying Grade 9 Career and Career Choices, as well as through working with business studies, economic management studies, and social sciences in previous grades. Lesson overview: In this lesson you will learn about and explore the socio-economic factors that impact on career diversity and choices.
Hi, I'm Sipho.
And I'm Zakana, and welcome to Grade 10 Life Orientation.
In the last lesson, we looked at the requirements and the routes to the job market.
In today's lesson, we are going to focus on socioeconomic factors that impact career choices and the diversity of jobs.
We are still looking at learning outcome for career and career choices. Is that the learner is able to demonstrate self-knowledge and the ability to make informed decisions regarding further study, career fields, and career pathing.
We are using Assessment Standard 3, which examines the displaying of an awareness of trends and demands in the job market, as well as the need for lifelong learning.
In the previous lessons, we looked at different factors that could influence career choices.
We are now going to examine the impact of socioeconomic factors on career choice.
It is important that you realize your full potential.
Can you remember when we discussed potential in Lesson 5?
We said that potential means that doing and being everything that you're capable of being.
As The Economist stated, there are ways to overcome socioeconomic barriers in order to fulfill your potential.
Now, let's do a quick activity relating to economic sector.
The instructions that your educator will provide you with are the following.
You have 30 minutes to complete this activity, so use your time efficiently.
Form groups of 4.
2 of your group members will have to debate that a person can't escape his socio-economic circumstances,
while the other 2 members of the group must debate the point that people have choices and can find ways to overcome socioeconomic barriers.
You will move back into the class to discuss your answers and express your opinions regarding whether socio-economic barriers can be overcome or not. Let's break for the activity.
Welcome back. Let's now explore the economic sectors with our economist.
Well, basically, if you look at an economy is forever changing. There are different trends and different developments that happened at different times. So basically what an economist does is that they sit and they analyze and they predict trends or things that could possibly take place in the economy, and then also they come up with measures on how we can deal with those issues that have arisen from their findings. So basically an economist sits and they analyze the economy, they analyze the business trends and developments that are currently taking place at the time, and then they come up with strategies in dealing with those challenges. Well, basically businesses have moved away from the idea of just making a profit, and they've adapted what we call a triple bottom line reporting. If you've heard about the King's report, that businesses are starting to see the need of giving back to their communities. So socioeconomic issues, these are social issues that have an impact on the business. For example, if you look at HIV/AIDS, it has such a huge impact on the business, because the businesses are losing their skilled employers due to the pandemic. So it's one of the huge challenges that are facing the business. Well, I've mentioned the first one, which was HIV/AIDS. Then another huge socioeconomic issue is poverty. A lot of South Africans are living below the bread line. That means that they're not earning enough to live comfortably or to afford the basic necessities. So poverty is a huge challenge that is facing South Africans, especially in the rural communities, where there are limited options. People can't have access to jobs in order for them to earn an income and provide for their families. Another one is crime. Crime has a huge impact on business, because we know, if you look at statistics, you can see that the crime is on the rise. And therefore businesses are affected by this, because if you steal from a business and the business suffers a loss, and then they may end up retrenching people, which leads to another issue, which is unemployment, where there aren't enough jobs to cater for everyone else. Yes, they do, depending on the time that we're living in. The socio-economic factors of the 18th century are much more different to those of the 21st century. So depending on the state and the time that we live in, the socio-economic issues will change. The socio-economic issues of 2020 will not be the same of socio-economic issues of today's time. Well, it's very important, because when you choose to go into a particular field, you could be assisting somehow in dealing with the socioeconomic issues. For example, if you decide to become an entrepreneur and start your own business, and you could perhaps adopt a project in your community that supports the training and education of people of the community with regards to HIV/AIDS. So you could do something to assist your community in dealing with these issues. So it's very important for you to take that into consideration when you are looking for a career or something to go into, because you could end up making such a huge impact on your community's lives. Certainly. Government has introduced a couple of strategies to assist previously disadvantaged people. Universities offer scholarships. There's schools that offer scholarships to learners that perform well. They companies that attract young people. I know of a company like KPMG, where they run internships to attract young people to the field of accountancy and consulting. So they go to schools and try and headhunt the learners that perform well, and then they pay for your tuition studies, and at the same time you get to work for them and earn an allowance so that you can live comfortably. So there are structures in place that are there to assist learners who are come from previously disadvantaged communities, so that they do not lose out, so that they can have the same opportunities as any other ordinary learner.